let's move on now to the Adelaide Advertiser, and this is a pretty good splash. Jim's Mowing on the front of the Tiser, cheaper childcare for $1.2 million 1.2 million families, more paid parental leave, and 1 million new homes were the brightest spots in the gloomy budget. Nick, I think this is the winner for me. Jim's Mowing.
Well, they've really gone to town with the gardening metaphors, haven't they? Because above it you've got Chalmers hedges bets. So they really... inflation budget prune. Oh, well done.
Yeah.
Well done. They've been going pun crazy at the Advertiser. But yeah, I think it's a nice headline. I don't know what it means, and I think that possibly goes to what we were saying beforehand, that there's no real narrative to this budget. You remember how Paul Keating or Peter Costello, and there would be
even
a
Joe Hockey.
Hockey, yeah. But there's no great narrative of this budget, which has given the headline writers a lot of fun because they can just go off any way they want.
Indeed. Now let's finish the evening on the Courier Mail. The hometown boy, Chalmers offensive. He is the Logan MP. That is the splash on the Courier Mail. Queensland has been hit with brutal cuts to a series of promised dams and road projects in a budget that Treasurer Jim Chalmers says was framed around being restraint. And the restraint is the name of the game. We did see that in Olivia's package, that this could be a bit of a walk-up start for the Nats in Queensland, considering some of those those projects have been spiked. Interesting reception for the Queensland boy.
Yeah, I mean, not a huge surprise in some of those decisions either. I think, if you were coming in and delivering your first budget, you'd expect to be targeting some of the sort of pork barrelling type spending from the opposition or the former government. So no big surprise there. Not a huge surprise that hasn't gone down particularly well in Queensland either. But I think. I like the gym and tonic for tough times. Yeah. But the bigger issues around hard days ahead, and what the sort of underlying numbers in this budget suggest for the medium to long term. I think that's where people need to look at these budget numbers and think about what that might mean for taxes and spending constraints over the medium term. Yeah,
indeed. Let's take a quick flash around some of the other papers that are hitting the newsstands tomorrow. The Canberra Times, hometown paper, Troubled Waters is the splash on the Times there, with a great David Pope illustration there. Ambitious plan to build 1 million homes in 5 years. Again, paid parental leave deficit and national security precinct to be built in the Parliamentary Triangle. Name a more Canberran front page. I love it. Newcastle Herald, Docs Dam waitlist. Surgeon survey lifts the lid on hospital turmoil. Finally, a story that isn't about the budget. The Cairns Post is talking about the budget winners and losers in the far north. I think we're probably going to see that flesh out a little bit more as the days wane on. And we've lost our mate. Passengers on an experience of a lifetime, stunned after brief death. And the NT News, a point of contention. Warning signs appear at contested top-end development and hot-footing it to the big stage. NT dance stars move to the Australian Ballet. All right, gents, I'm going to get you... I want your headline and your winning paper for the evening.
Look, I don't know what it means, but I do like Jim's Mowing.
Okay.
It's a nice play on words, and yeah, I think the Advertiser's gone with a theme there, and I'll give it to them.
Indeed, Nick, what about you?
I'm disappointed none of the editors took up my suggestion, Snake Charmer, but yeah, I think Charmer's offensive. I'll give it to the Courier Mail, definitely. That's mine.
Very good, love it.